We've got to get Manifest Train to help her. Excellent. Good morning, campers. Welcome back to Train Simulator 2015. Today is my first outing on the hell. Oh boy. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What the hell? Alright, I need to figure out what's the deal here. A brake cylinder, pipe, reservoir. Oh. Alright, so this is my first outing on the new Soldier Summit route for Train Simulator 2015. And they've also just pushed an update today that got rid of the creepy white mountains in the distance, so now they are a suitable blue. We are in Rio Grande locomotive today, SD40T. And it looks like there's even cabooses on this. Yes! Caboose! Cabooses! Caboose! Oh, frame rate's dying. This must be a really long train if it had to load that much jumping from one end to the other. I am worried about this. So let's do passenger view, I think is what you get for inside the... Ah, yeah, there we go. Cool, so this is the same caboose view as on the Seaboard. U36B. Let's jump into the cab. Ah! Ah, that's what it was loading. Oh, we are speeding. Nope, we're still speeding. Drop your speed, drop your speed, drop your speed. Speed drop, 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 drop. Alright, I don't know what's going on with the brakes. They changed them in this, and there's no tutorials, so... Alright, keep slowing down, please. What? Thank you. I don't know why suddenly my speed spiked up. I don't know what's happening. What is going on with these brakes? There, got the signal in before we crossed. That's what matters. Alright. I guess we're okay to run at zero brake. Nope, we're okay to run at zero brake. Main reservoir. White is equalizing. Reservoir. Red is the brake cylinder. White is the brake pipe. Okay, so red is actual pressure on the brakes. White is what we have available. Okay. Oh boy. This is going to be a tough one, I think. I'm a little worried, suddenly. A little worried. That is a pretty looking train, though. If we can... Can I open the window? I can. Let's leave that closed. Can I open this window? Oh, snazzy. Very snazzy indeed. Which means that these probably work. So, no, yep, that one. Aha! And manually wipe the windows. That's great. Okay. I'm suitably entertained at the various things you can do in this cab. No shades. I'm a little disappointed there's no shades, but, you know, Can't have everything. Can't have everything. These manual wipers work too? Oh, yes they do. Oh, very nice. Very nice. What about the doors? Can you open the door? No? Oh. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Alright, so let's see what the route looks like here while we're picking up our speed. Let's show the task. That's where we were. Let's show the player. A lot of track to cover. A lot of track to cover today. So, interesting. Very interesting. What's down here? This is PPX facility. Cripple unloading? That sounds horrifying. What's this? This is Scranton Paperworks? Trenton Paperworks? I don't know. I cannot read that small. Well, we have quite a long way to go, so I think it's time for some scenic views. So if the cars just like whip around there. Whip it good. That is a pretty darn long train. Good grief. It's still going. There's the end of it. There it is. And with that, let's jump into the caboose. It's the roof we were on. Oh crap, we gotta get down to 40. Come on. Let's bring up the pressure. It is struggling so hard. There we go. All right. Why is it still going up? Why is it still going up? Stop it. I don't understand how this brake system works. Mountain disappeared for a moment there, and I'm a little worried. Exciting visuals. So let's pop the camera off of the train and fly it up somewhere ahead and get some sort of epic footage here. Green signal, good to go. God, I hope we can figure out the brakes. God, I hope we can figure out the brakes. Screen wipers. Rear headlights. I don't need my rear headlights. What's this button? Bell. Right. Attendance call? EMD. Power throttle. Dynamic brake. Rotary lights. Ooh, those sound exciting. Rotary light. I have to turn the rotary light on. What's the rotary light look like? Rotary light, rotary light, rotary light. Hey, neat! Cool. Very cool. What's this one? Instrument lights, step lights. I don't need the step lights. I don't go outside. I live in this train. Oh. Then we just got the levers and such for important things. Independent brake, green brake, and then this would be... Whoop! What's that? Overpass. Okay. Lovely lighting effects in this game sometimes. Up to notch 2. What next? What next indeed? I feel like I started that signal a little bit too early, but only a little. Some gorgeous, gorgeous scenery in this route, even on my crappy computer. Let's keep an eye on our speed limits, and we might be able to go up to 45 here. And there we go. Crank it up. I take it we're making for that mountain pass ahead. I hope. Presumably there's a tunnel or two, but you know. Alright, so we've met up with the highway and a river, and we're entering a mountain pass. This is suitably epic, I think, to fit the Epic Journeys label that this DLC received. It was kind of an interesting case. This came out a couple weeks before the Steam Summer Sale, and the devs announced that it would only be available in this special pack called the Train Simulator 2015 Epic Journeys Edition, which included the base game, so you bought this one route, you got the entire game, and it had 2 other routes along with it. It was the same price as just a normal route would be, so it wasn't anything extra. It was really strange how they did it, because, you know, very quietly a couple weeks later they released just the route alone for the same price. So, I don't know if that was just so they could include it in some other Steam sales stuff, or if they had not intended to release it separately or what, but, you know, both are still available, both still the same price. It's, now that the summer sale is over, they've gone back up to $39.99 each. the Soldier Summit route on its own or the Train Simulator 2015 Epic Journeys pack. So you can still get whichever one you like. If you don't have London to Faversham or that German route I'm not even going to try to pronounce, then it's definitely worth picking up the full pack. It's literally the exact same price. So no reason not to get all the extras you can get. I kind of like that. I hope they do that more often. Picking up some extra routes is always a good thing in my book. I mean, I wish they would have admitted that they were going to release it separately too, but, you know. Damn. I signaled too early there. Also, there was a dam. Zoom in. Very cool, that's my train on the right. That is an enemy train, I mean, an AI train. There's no enemy trains. There's no such thing as enemy trains. That would be a whole new thing in this game. Enemy trains, ally trains, competitive trains. Train Simulator 2018 Multiplayer Edition. That's probably, I say that like it's the future, but that's probably going to be a real thing in like a year and a half. So much freight. I trust that the ones heading in the other direction are empty, because mine are full, and it would make no sense for there to be full ones going in both directions. But, you know, they had a lot more locomotives than I do, so maybe theirs are the full ones. With the tankers, at least. I've got full hoppers. I don't know what they're full of, but they're full. We're overtaking the truck. Very slowly, but we are overtaking. Oh, is that the truck I was actually looking at? I don't know, we're passing both of them. No matter which one was the actual one I was watching earlier. They're both going to be left in our dust. Train dust. Not to be confused with car dust. Very different dust. Tunnels. Oh, we're not going in the tunnel? Oh, we are going in a tunnel. Okay, yay, tunnel. Let's put on our flashing nose light. Ding, 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 ding. I'm a little sad that the lights ahead of the train are not flashing as well. That is fancy. That is nice. Okay. That's awesome. That every train needs that. Every one of these locomotives needs that. That's lovely. A nice little glow behind the panels. If I can ever figure out how to read this, I'll be in good shape, I think. God, the second half of this scenario is going to be miserable. It's just going to be me, like, flying down a mountain, unable to stop. Guess I should turn off the instrument lines now. Ding. Still such a nice touch. Truck just appeared there. So did that truck. And that car. Maybe it's time to find a different vantage point because these are getting a little creepy. Alright, ooh, that's a lovely spot. You should have watched from here. I think I got that in time. curve is apparently 40 miles an hour. I don't know. Stayed 35. Alright, so it doesn't drop, but it doesn't go up either. Very interesting. Maybe in the other direction it does something weird. That is a gorgeous bit of scenery, though. Look at that. Let's get a view outside. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yep, still haven't figured out the brakes. Still have not figured out the brakes. Crossover. I guess Narrows is the area we just left. That certainly fits the description of Narrows. That was just this gorgeous set of one of the locomotives is overheating. Let's stop and detour to cool off. Got it! Got it! Got it. That was a gorgeous bit of scenery, though. Just absolutely gorgeous. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? There it is. Okay. For a little while there, that trailer had no rear wheels. Nothing? Nothing? How many times a day do you think the person living in this house sees that? Like, the person here either loves trains or absolutely hates them. Probably the latter. And with that last scenic view out of the way, it is time for us to bring this puppy to a stop. I hope I can stop. Need a bit more brake. Yeah, maybe. I can see why they call this... Well, no, I don't see why they call this detour. I was going to say I can see why they call this helper, because there's a little siding here for helper locomotives to wait. But there's no, this isn't helper. This is a place called detour. I guess you don't wind up here on purpose. Don't overshoot. Don't overshoot. That had to have been close. That had to have been very close. Look at right at the end of the orange. Let's take a look around while that does that. There's like a scenic loop here. Just like a observing area. Or something. Old railroad crossing. Interesting. Anyway, we're going to stop here and allow the locomotives to cool off before making the difficult climb and descent ahead, which I'm sure is going to be terrifying, but you will see that in 2 weeks' time in the next episode of Train Simulator 2015. Not that this is really an episodic series, but, you know, hey, this was split into 2 halves, so I'll split this scenario into 2 halves. So I will see you in 2 weeks. Next week will be another farm simulator. I believe day 6 is the next one for that. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Ah, silver. I'm okay with silver. Silver's good for me. Especially with those weird brakes.